Well, hello and welcome back, my Royal Rogues. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue. And this is my reaction to that live or non-live stream, that show about the Harry Stroma and his book is paired with Dr. Gabor Mate. It was like 1 hour ago. It was, I have to say it, painful to watch. And I'm glad that I did not made a restream of that event. Not only because, well, I did not want to infringe any copyright. I saw that like a trap. So I thought that was not a good idea. But at the same time, it would not have been fair to you in any way, even restreaming it for free. No, that would have been torture. So this was my tweet reaction, my tweet's reaction to this event. We'll be live tweeting this. If you don't want to get annoyed, just mute this tweet thread. And there we go. We start by, I had high hopes that they could answer my questions, and the questions that I sent for them to answer were, what does it mean if I dream of moon bumps? That would be an interesting one. I have that recurring dream. Which version of Megan are we currently in? I lost count. So many versions of Megan that I thought Harry could have the answer to that directly. And a very easy one, just a request for Harry to say "Wah" out loud. Thank you. But when we were 2 minutes away, I was already regretting that. I could be watching the Golden Girls reruns or whatever. Anything will be better than that. And what's more, they started late. Was 1 minute late. Maybe Harry was adjusting his togger to be ready. But I still had my doubts as this was going to be live. Acute animation tells me to adjust video and volume settings. I don't know if the volume applies to Gingerbread's hair. No, it did not happen. Right next, James Down, CEO of Barnes & Noble, makes an intro. I think he's going through Gabor's therapy. You see that he is quite happy with a very low production resolution and a very bad green screen. This was rather cheap. This show was rather cheap, or I'm not gonna call it show. It was not even entertaining. It was boring as you can imagine. Harry's body language of excitement. He was excited of being here, was delighted of having the opportunity to talk about his traumas once again. And I instantly realized that this was not live. That was a complete fraud. They might have been doing it live, but it was pre-recorded. Because one thing was, well, this was my first impression from Harry. Harry, don't you know what tailored suits are? Bespoke, tailor-made. I don't know. Look at that. And what is that? I don't know. A cotton shirt, cashmere. That doesn't go. You're trying to play it cool. I don't know, but it doesn't cut it, and much less with you. It's not gonna end. Not gonna go well. A drinking game, bitches. Mental health and mental illness. This was the main topic, and there was a huge problem with the sound. Sadly, the sound of this sucks balls hard. And being pre-recorded, they might as well done the captions beforehand. They're all over the place. So go fuck everyone hard of hearing. I'm sorry if that was a thing. I'm gonna try to make or insert or include better captions than this, but these captions were all over the place and the sound was terrible. How can you make something that is live sound so bad? I make better sound than this. It was muffled. You couldn't understand what they were talking about. I can understand that Dr. Mate has an accent and Harry per se talks like so this is impossible to get it right. At the same time, the captions were amusing in many ways, as you're about to find out. And well, since I really did not care what they were talking about or all this crap about trauma and recovery and mental illness and mental health, it was always a word salad. It was a constant word salad. It was almost a 1 hour and a half of word salad. Well, some gestures, some Harry's gestures were, amusing if you had the right description like this. This is how much I think about my torture on a daily basis. Did not happen, but it would have been fun if that happened. Harry talks, by the way, Harry talks now about bursting out of some kind of bubble. That's the new motive, so it seems. Just here and there, some kind of topics and themes. Again, nothing relevant yet. It was more the jokes that I could make of this. I don't know. It's like these captions. I don't know where Landon Wastel Metic is, but it doesn't sound cool at all. I didn't want to do. I did not know what to do in these cases. I really apologize, but in turn, it was great that I did not re-stream this. Harry with hard facts, 99.9% of people in planet Earth hates the Harkles. Even himself hates them. Dr. Gabor has the body language of someone who wants to go away. That foot pointing away from Harry, yeah, he wanted to be far, far away. No, no other explanation. Harry tried to be, humorous, hilarious, comical at times, and you can imagine how it went. I can't stress this enough. The sound engineer should really go fuck himself. It's like whatever Harry and Meghan do with their crappy recordings. Equalization, motherfucker. Do you use it? I'm sorry, but it was so frustrating. And this is unbelievable. You pay for a live event or recorded event or whatever, and the image was crap and the sound was even crappier. 15 minutes in and I have yet to know what the fuck are they talking about. Sorry for all the F-bombs, but this is how I felt at the moment. Now, how much metoclopramide can you take in 1 hour? Asking for a friend. Well, no, it was not a friend. It was for me. I had this compulsion to puke, to throw up every minute, that I don't know how much medication about this I could take in this regard. But I tried to amuse myself, trying to spot things like, I think I saw Meghan peeking through the window. And she was trying to make sure that Harry was, pulling all the heartstrings like she has told him to do. My wife and I do our best as parents. Well, at last I could make out a non-word salad sentence. As for the legitimacy of this statement, though, and Dr. Mate going full mean material. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use this a few times, I'm sure. Mate's thoughts on Harry's book. If he doesn't care about any melodrama, he said this, I didn't care about the real melodrama, whatever. If he doesn't care about any melodrama, I don't know how he managed to finish the book, because it's like not caring about anything in the book. Mate claims that he doesn't care about the royal melodrama because he already saw The Crown. Let that sink in. Oh my God, that's quite, that's research. That's the right research for this conversation. Yeah, you just reveal yourself. Note, Harry uses the word container and does the shape of a box. Remember Meghan finding her own box? Maybe. That sounds like someone coached him into saying certain things. And he also said, around to the people that were helping me write this book. You mean your ghostwriter? To the tune of $1 million? And yeah, these captions were wild AF and help-free iPhone with my trips to Africa. What is this? What is this craziness? Harry breaking free from the family lifted a weight off his shoulders. His body language hasn't caught up yet, though. Yeah, it doesn't look like he is, as he is saying here in this next slide. And now I live a truly authentic life, and I'm genuinely happy. No, well, it's you say so, but it doesn't look that way. I speak better English than these morons, and I have better captions on my real lives. Won't be ashamed of my mistakes from now on. This is embarrassing. This was embarrassing to watch. And this was me halfway through. Mi madre, falta la mitad. No. It's una tortura. Harry says that he was an outdoor person. Now he's a 16 bathroom person, I guess. I guess that's what it means. And I couldn't help but think about the Daily Mail journalists trying to write a headline out of this mess. But I'm sure that they can. After all, well, they did it they have done all the time with Meghan's life. These captions hate me like with all their guts. During your office is at 2453 and 114. What kind of code is this? This is an insult to the people who paid for this. And we sometimes, but especially with this bad sound, we needed captions. And well, it is I don't know how to qualify this. It's like they're talking about the West invasion of Afghanistan, and he says Nicole Dark. Who is Nicole Dark? What is this? Why are you talking about this? What kind of nonsense is this? And Harry also said that so many people in the UK were not supportive of their troops in Afghanistan. And I had to tag Trevor Colt on this, and he said that no, Harry, you are lying. The UK really supported the troops on Afghanistan. But well, I know that Harry thought of methane because he suddenly felt a pain on his arse and he acted accordingly. And by the way, watching that Harry right here, I think he has to eat more salad. I don't know about what do you think? Maybe you can help me in the comments. And is that Harry and Meghan statues in the background? Because I was getting distracted. I was not paying attention to Harry anymore. She looks kind of white, so I guess, yes. Well, and bro, those pupils. What? I mean, what is this? What? No. I'm sure Harry made a brunch stop before this live event. And Dr. Mattei reconsidering his life decisions. I was trying to understand why did he look away so many times. And well, everything has an explanation. He was, I don't know, distracted with some updates on things. And Harry channeling his inner Loga from time to time. I don't know. It's just like, we Latinos have this kind of humor. Don't get me started. And this was 10 minutes to go. I'm fine. I can stand this, but it was not 10 minutes. It was like 40 minutes left on this. Because, well, Harry's happy to be talking about his favorite subject, substances. And when Dr. Mattei mentioned helium, not gonna happen. He needs the poor me money. He's gonna keep doing that. And I don't know if this was the captions or Harry saying this for real. That's my editor said, I don't have much money. I don't know if we was talking about the editor or himself, but I can imagine Meghan spitting her organic matcha tea. And this, I think this was the highlight of the entire program. No, you don't sniff glue directly. You flap your hands like this to pick up the scent gradually. Yeah, I think that's the only lesson we learn from Harry today. Harry, my wife is an exceptional human being. Mattei, all right. And yeah, the captions stole the show. Macy's in itself not just an emotional pain. Well, maybe around Black Friday we can relate. In all seriousness, A truly groundbreaking non-live experience. They spent 1 hour talking about trauma, and I can feel it myself right now. I don't know how could I channel this. And this, at this point, is when they began to answer the goddamn questions. I was absolutely fed up, especially triggered by the fact that I still can't wrap my head around Harry being a Virgo and placing one MF shoe over the other like this. This is bloody triggering. Look at me, I twitching. I mean, why does he do that? That damages your shoes, and your shoes are part of your personality. I think Harry hates himself in so many levels, and that is one of the ways he displays that. Dr. Mate must be good at life regressions, you know, that regression to past experiences and maybe past lives, because I just went back and relived all the painstakingly boring teachers of my life, a true scholar. And Harry discreetly scratching his arse was another of the highlights of this. I still had hopes that they could answer one of my questions, so that's why I pressed on. I knew that it could happen at some time, but no way. I snooze. Are they talking about Breaking Bad now? Between a drug that is manufactured out of chemicals, or maybe they're talking about, since the drugs that Dr. Mate recommends are natural, maybe it's okay to use them. I don't know. Please do not pay attention to anything that I say in this episode regarding these topics, because I have no idea, and I don't endorse anything of these two claiming. By the way, I think he never mentioned Megan. He only said my wife when referring to her. 2 more questions. I was about to quit. I was about to commit seppuku, and gladly it was about to end. And well, yes, the captions saved the day. Sophia is my purpose. Who is Sophia? Your dealer? And what is those eyes? Yeah, you can guess. Just guess what kind of inspiration, or where did he get his inspiration for this? And finally, thank you for joining. No, thank you for nothing, you morons, with that effing sound that, I don't know, was so bad. And well, I promised to have a video on my Royal Road channel, and there it is. You wanna too long, didn't read meme? Here you got it. This is the live event in a nutshell. I don't know how could I stand this, but the fact is that I did. My Royal Rogues, my name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue, and until we meet in another video or another live, remember the 2 most important words: much love and bliss.